And I don't care what anybody says. These are not your keys. It's not your crypto. No one can ever take my crypto from me.
1032C, 1011, SWAT HQ.
I use hardware wallets with encrypted seed phrases. And I dare you low IQ idiots to even think about coming after me and my crypto. You have to pry my private keys out of my cold, dead diamond hand. I dare you. I double dog dare you. What was that?
Unit 5, set up a perimeter with Unit 6. Copy that.
Don't move. Don't move. Hands in there. Hands in there right now. What's going on here?
Well, Mr. Jones. At last we meet.
Who are you?
Agent Harold Dick from the Wallet Enforcement Agency. And sorry about the doors and the windows. I did lightly knock. Mr. Jones, we are executing a FISA warrant to search this premises for unregistered crypto wallet keys. Hey, you don't mind if we take a look around now, do ya?
Oh, look what we got here, Harry.
Well, that didn't take very long at all now, did it? What do we have here? Oh, this wouldn't be a book of unregistered wallet seed phrases, would it?
Son of.
Oh, you make my job just way too easy for me. Jackpot, boys, good job. Go ahead and cuff this loser, boys. Daddy's probably getting a promotion out of this one. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Jones. See you around.
I said check. I said check. I said check. John, get back in your booth. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Here you go. We've been having some technical difficulties. Please excuse the lateness and the tardiness. My name's Thumo. I'm a hair-lipped angel. Let's go.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog. My name is Landon. We're watching Bitcoin drop like a rock here on Happy Halloween. Are your bags bloody yet? Remember when we talked about it could be coming down here to this 50 moving average? Well, hey, today's the day. Right now's the point. Coming back to retest these little areas back over here. Can we be okay? We actually can be okay. Can we go down further? We might be able to go down further. We got a little bit of a trend line started to watch, but you know, it took his little sweet time ever getting down here. But once you finally did, seems that we're catching on that. Let's blow that up nice and big so y'all folks can see it right there behind me. And we're wicking up from this area, and if that holds, that's not the most trendy trend line right there. I would dare say we need to kind of back her up a little bit and kind of see what we really got going on here. Something a little stronger. Now that one's a little bit more stronger in my opinion. Coming down from the bottom of this one and getting that angle, and so far so good. Let's blow that little guy up, shall we? Make it just a little bit bigger than maybe it even needs to be. So 50 moving average, we do have a nice solid trend line right there that could kind of tell us what kind of channel we might be in. It's kind of maybe, I don't know, sort of. We got 2 touches right there and a wick. 2 touches and a wick, that counts. Okay, well, I guess we got our channel identified right there. Remember, we're in several channels at this same time. We had a pullback. That's what happened on Halloween. What's a better time for things to get bloody than on Halloween? That's awesome. When you step back and remember where we came from, man, we got a breakout of this guy that we were in for a long time. We're doing okay. Expect some pullbacks, expect some delays, expect people to take profits, expect all them flags to just say, oh crap, that one didn't play out either. You suck. The Flagboys will get disappointed, and look, we made a little kind of a double top shape there. At a point of resistance, if you're drawing flags at points of resistance, you know, hey man, just look how many times that they kind of fell there. If it's not at resistance, you might have something going on, but at resistance, not the best time. The only way you can know if you're at resistance is if you zoom out a little bit and start looking for it. And I just think that's something that gets mistaken. And one of these days that will be figured out. So if we don't hold on this area right here, and it's also where we were topping out over here at 69. Remember that 69? We're like, woohoo, yeah, baby. And those were good days, right? Really what it is, y'all, I've got the curse of the parabola, and anytime that I'm actually here on the chart, and I got this crazy psychic gift that if I draw this trend line and I start tracking the parabola, it's just going to give out. Every time. Happens every time. I don't know why it is. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. But every time I start tracking them parabolas, man, they just go down and sideways. It's over. Oh no. Bitcoin. So we could maybe find support here. Don't have to. You know, channels, this normally is a bearish channel, should break to the downside. If it do, well, we come down and test some other areas, but it don't have to. It don't have to right now. But if it did, where would it take us? About 63.8, 64, and that would bring us down even lower than here. Remember, we had this inverted head and shoulder idea we're looking at right there, or just the breakout of this idea here, man. We don't want to see that guy, but we want to see this guy hang out. We got one hump, working on the 2 hump. Can we get one more hump? Can we please? It's time that I want to consult Elliott Wave over here on the 4-hour. And oh my gosh, Elliott, have you no good news for us? You're saying that's a 5 wave, that you're going to go through an ABC correction? You suck, Elliott. I don't know if I like you anymore. We're not friends. You're not invited to my Halloween party, my New Year's Eve party anymore. You're hurting my feelings right now. How dare you suggest that this is a 5 wave, or maybe we can come up here to a 5 wave, or we got 5 waves way up here. You're being wishy-washy, Elliott. I can't stand for it. Is it a 5 wave, or are you doing an ABC now? Tell me. This is why me and Elliot have we just don't. I mean, I'm done with you, Elliot. I'm done with you. Wipe my hands for you. How's it going, everybody? Let's come over here to the chat. Let me see if I can get the right one pulled up here, because apparently I had the old one as well. And there we go. We got Barnum in the house. How's it going, Barnum? And there is Straka saying happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Rising Sun and Tommy 2 Liters. How's it going? More money parties. Wow, I'm in NCT. He says. How's it going? More money? Straka says he's got a next DGen play there. We might have to check that out. Derek Adams says RSR. Is that reserve rights? Is that still around? Happy Halloween, says Dave B. Happy Halloween, everybody. I look a little under the weather. Ha 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 ha. All right. So Bitcoin, I guess we got to take a look at that. It's our monthly close, Halloween, whatever. Hey, man, that's a big old giant candle. I liked it. It looks good. I want some more of it. I think it looked gorgeous for a monthly candle. You want to turn it on them Christmas tree candles and see what they look like? That looks pretty good. It's a nice big old green digger. Oh, you almost said it. Disney would ban you. Not today's Disney. No, today's Disney would probably encourage that. We're above the 9 moving average here on the monthly. Can't say anything bad about it. Got a red candle forming right now, but hey, man. Welcome to November. Getting ready to be elections going on in the US and I guess worldwide around this time. It could be a little shaky. But I'm telling you, man, 3-day looks gorgeous. I like that. Here are some other ideas that I'm just flirting around here with what we got. These ideas. These were the areas that we were looking at that we could find some strong rejection, and it did. This little guy here, she kind of did that a couple of times, going up to this area, wick through it, came back up, retesting that area, 72.9, 73,000. Didn't quite make it up to my little sweet spot area at 74,055. What's up, Bitcoin? Man, you gotta have a little talk. I am disappointed in you. Here, looking at the channel idea, you can see that, yeah, that's a line of resistance right there with that channel. Hey, man, top of channel usually go down to halfway or bottom of channel. Just what we look at. This is the one that we got the cool little bars pattern pulled, the little fractal, to see if it might follow that. Now, how would you like for Bitcoin to kind of follow that idea? That's kind of cool. Not off the table, but we're just following some different ideas here. And here we are again. Well, it's my squeaky pre-puberty voice coming out here with my nailed it pattern right there, and she's the same fib as the other ones. All of these ones in little areas that we can be finding some support where we are right now. The question is, will we, or are we coming back into this little bearish little pattern here that was supposed to take us to the upside and start coming down to 65,000. I'm not. Let's just take it one step at a time. Okay, let's see if we 50 moving average catches here on the 4 hour. If it does, hey man, we might just have a deep correction and we can keep on going on, looking something kind of like this, a deeper correction coming back to the 50, and it holds, and then when it doesn't hold, oh crap. That's not a good day. But if it does hold, it is a good day. We can recover from that. Let's see if we got that going on over here. It may not. If it don't, well, expect some downside, ladies and gentlemen. But if it doesn't, we might be coming back up and flirting with things. Remember, tomorrow is Friday. Don't expect it too much, but do expect the market makers to play with you, so they may zigzag things around. I'm not aware of any other news coming out, but that's what we got going on for Bitcoin. Total 3, however, also took the massive dump today and got slaughtered. You could call that an M pattern if you're zoomed in too much. Might call it M pattern if you're zoomed out too. How we doing? Total 3. Trying to find support here on this 200 moving average. It needs to hold. It could hold. it is kind of in limbo at the moment. It's hard to say. Now, the 50 moving average, if we get bullish enough, price will have to recover from this, and the 50 can cross over this yellow 200. That will be bullish, but it could just as easily roll over here. I'm afraid I can't give you much from that. We've already got our trend line drawn here. Not sure if I'm all that crazy about it. It's not really touching anything. Let me get one here. Get some touches on it. Touches. Yeah, you really iffy zone, losing some steam there, but not a bad thing. On the bigger picture of things, it's still got the momentum up and to the right. I think we're just getting some pullbacks, people. They're just playing with our heads here on the Halloween and whatever. I don't know any reason that they've got to. And then paper hands just get scared, and you know, we don't need them to do that anyway. Can we see Toto 3 come down? Definitely. We're having trouble getting past this area at 643 to get up here to 665. I don't know why, but it's been that way for a long time. It's about time that we start squeezing in between this level and here and squeeze and just pop up like a big old zit, squeezing on up to the upside. That's what needs to happen. Guys, let's get on and start talking about our altcoins. Start picking them out. I feel funny. It's Halloween and I got a different face. I'm not cool with it. Look here on the 4 hour. This is what I do like about Total 3 that maybe other people may not notice because they don't use these moving averages, but we just flip bullish right here on the 4 hour. 800, 600, 360. Man, they flipped right back here about 4 o'clock in the morning, and now, okay, so we're getting a little pull. Yeah, that's a good sign, baby. We have flipped the ribbon. We're good to go. Here on this one, man, I like that. That's bullish. We get a pullback. I would say I'm not buying financial advice by any means, but hey, man, you find something on sale, might be worth looking at. I've been looking at some things that might be on sale. One of them I've been kind of liking is Aave. Call me crazy, but she's on discount right now. She's down at 143 after hanging around 156 and even 170 and all this and 180. You're like, I can't buy you up there, honey. That's just too much. You too high class and high maintenance, and we're looking for it to come back and retest this 382 Fibonacci area. That's where I got my squiggles. And bouncing off of here, finding a bottom here, that's a good sign for a nice move to the upside. So I kind of likes her where she's at there, and make sure I don't forget to make sure I get my bags packed to my satisfaction on Aave. I can't get no satisfaction. Okay, I like me Aave. She looks kind of nice. Looking nice. This is what she looks like on the daily. Nice rounded bottom. That's very rounded, I would say. Looks very rounded to me. You can't say it's not rounded. She's rounded. One of the things that I do look for these rounded bottoms as they form out, I'm always looking for that first, the little wedgy, and then I'm starting to look for the megaphony. You're talking in parables, Doug. What the hell is he talking about? I don't know. There is usually a wedgie in this roundiness, if you want to look at it roundiness. Some people won't see it that way. And then there's one of these megaphonies that come into play. Call me crazy, but I just keep pointing it out. The halfway mark of this is down here about 120, and now I don't know if Aave is going to go there, but she could. It's not off the menu. And boy, some people want to click off when I say that, but from what we got, if this is our top to top, and it could be just our higher low for right now, our higher high for right now, she is on the daily, looking like maybe she want to test some of these areas. If she doesn't and bounces off of here, we're good. The only saving grace that I've got would be this trend line. So to do what I'm thinking that she could do, which is come down here, but she would have to follow. She'd have to lose this area at 139, 140. If she continues to bounce off of here, we start seeing her hold this area and not breaking through. That would be a good strong bounce. I'm not convinced that that's going to happen right now. It's tried, but I'm not convinced that she might at least come down to retest the trend line area here. Let's keep our eye on this one. Keep our eye on Aave. I wouldn't jump in too soon. But In the bigger scheme of things, I mean, she is cheaper than where she was at 180 if you're a DCA or taking a longer term play and know that they can get up to about $400 or $500. And she may be looking at least about $400 from here. Find her 143, nibbling and trying to catch her as close to $100 as you can get her. Not a bad move. I would not doubt that over the next 2 months that we might see some lower prices out some of these altcoins. Remember, total of 3. We didn't look at Bitcoin dominance, did we? I also want to take a look at Moonwell because I think she's on a little bit of a discount right now. And is it enough of a discount to make it worth looking at now, or we got to wait long? She was in this channel and broke to the upside, and that looked good for hopefully some parabolic movement, which didn't really start playing out, but she had some nice moves up to 11.5 cents. She's at 8 cents now. Is that a trade setup? Why? I don't get it. That doesn't make sense to me. Why? Okay, clearly I've dropped acid some night and did a trade sub because that doesn't make any sense to me. If this is parabolic, if he lose it, why would we tether set? Y'all have to remind me. Let's take a fresh look at you, baby. She's nice, she's strong, but she can still come down here and just right off the get-go, taking your levels to levels. Oh, you get Moonwell. Can you come down to 0.07 cents? It could happen. Moonwell. I'm going to have to skip through candles. I don't like to do it, but we're just going to go with that. And just above the trend line, I guess it's about 8. Time to pull out the magic Fibonacci's, if you will. Look for some areas. Now, you do have a 382. Is that what we're looking at there? If you're looking at it pattern-wise, we are in a megaphone pattern. Now, these are bearish, and they should break to the downside, and they could bring us all the way down here. So, And we lost the 100, so I would be looking for a deeper. First area I'll be looking for is about 8. So, anybody shorting this, you might have something down to 8.1. There are some targets, the ones I would be interested in if I want to catch it, but there's no... We would have to break this trend line first. Don't know that we're going to do that. We could bounce off of here and catch support, and then, man, these things are fun to play. Because I know it sounds crazy right now, but we could be looking at 14.7 cents out of Aave if we bounce here, especially at this 382 area. So we're getting pullbacks. I don't see things being mega bearish right now, but maybe some opportunities to catch some things that you missed. This one though, man, there's a failed setup. That would have got stopped out. Ooh, baby. You suck. That's what stop losses are for. That sucks that this trend line did not hold for this one. That's a bad thing. This is Arweave, and I'm disappointed in Arweave. I am trying to build a bigger bag, but she just keeps on coming down, and she lost this. Clearly, she did lose that. That's not the only thing that we can look for. What we need and what could be happening, because we got the devil in the details right now. We got on the daily, we got it hanging around right here, retesting the Lucy line. Oh, how many times you touch it? You popped off 1, 2, 3. Maybe this will. Oh, you need to bounce off of it again. If not, we're looking at 1440. That would be our 800 moving average coming in there. That's kind of scary. Could happen, but it sucks. We're hoping that the bottom areas, maybe we get a trap, a bear trap, and then get us back in the pattern. That's the only thing that I can see good coming from this. Other than you've been in a falling wedge on this one, so this one's kind of testy right now. We got some some coins that should be doing better, and you're like, oh, is this a really good buy? If you feel like you don't want to buy them, you're like, that makes me sick to look at it. This is probably a good buy, in all honesty. That's how they kind of trick us. I don't really like the shapes of all this. I do want to see what happens here, but in my honest opinion, apart from those moving averages we're looking at, I say swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy, baby. And we're coming up with a 786 coming in at 1377. And if I had to go with anything, I would trust the bigger move to give me more information than trying to nail it on all the smaller information. So Road Dog's riding with this one in the condensed version. 1356. Let's take a look at NCT. On the 4 hour for R-Wave. You about to go into discount land, baby? What the hell? And technically, if you're looking at level to level, I guess I gotta say this before we get off of this one. Well, actually, that would be, yeah, your 786 did nail the level to level. There's another lower level about 1159. We won't talk about that right now. We'll see if we hold there. There's some good signs that we will here. 200 moving average. The moving averages, the bigger ones are in sequential order. I think we can bounce back from that. Let's take a look at NCT. This is Polyswarm. They got it on Coinbase. How you doing, baby? Look, we got... Why didn't you go over there? Elliot, are you still on, man? We got a breakout. Look at round the bottom. Got the round the bottom. Yes, we do. We got the falling wedge and with the breakout make the mega pony. The mega pony. And price to go in the mega pony. Bounce off the bottom. Go up to the top. To the mega pony. We like that. That's pretty good, don't you think? Recovering that daily 200 moving average, are you? Oh, you almost slipped by me there. You're trying, but... Whoa. Yo, pull back. Yo. What you doing, Nine? You gotta talk to this non-moving average here on this daily, man. She getting off the chain. Somebody gotta straighten her out. Hey. Wait, I see. What are you doing crossing over the 50 there? That's not a good look for you. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. So you thought I wasn't going to see it, but I've seen it. I know what you guys do. You better smooth back over here. I'm going to come down and talk to the 4 hour. Let him know. Hey, man. Oh, yeah. You watching that 200 right there is what you doing down here. And that 50, that 50 going to hold here. There's a good chance when you do get a breakout of a trend line that you do come back to the breakout points. I mean, for real, this area where it broke out, I kid you not, this area about 0.001688, that is a valid place to look for her to come down and touch, even if she just wicks down there. Itimoku Cloud says, hey man, we still good though, right? So she's still wanting to carry on this conversation to a higher point. Let this be a higher low and let's carry on to a higher high. And I'm like, okay, I'm cool. We all want the same thing, right? We just want number go up. Sometimes you gotta give a little, sometimes you gotta take a little. If you ain't taking it, somebody else is taking it. That's why we down here talking about it right now. Somebody said, oh, dang, this looks like a good place to take some profits. It's Halloween. There were some gummy bears in my Halloween bag. How's it going? Let's come back to the chat. Hey, Jeffrey Stone. Did I say it backwards? Jeffrey Stone Cypher. How's it going, my man? SPL says H bar to the N bar to what bar? Let's take a look at H bar. I don't mean anything by this, but you know, I'm not very happy with this one either. I do have a little, you know, I've been working on trying to get rid of it for the longest time, but it's not cooperating to let me get rid of it yet. So, H bar, what's up, man? I don't mean to hurt your feelings with that. She's just my personal feelings. I'll try not to let my feelings get in the way. Keep those emotions to the side. You little son of a, look at you. You suck, H bar. Why are you down here? I kick her when she's down, man. She's below that non-moving average. She deserves the hard stock, man. Give them tough love. You suck, H-bar. What's wrong with you? Aren't you going to amount to anything? You're down here making lows or lower lows in the middle of a bull market? What's wrong with... Woo! Sometimes it takes... You just got to do it. You just got to just talk to them. Tell them, get off your ass and do something, H-bar. The whole world's looking at you. Bitcoin hanging around 70,000. Maybe not right now. Maybe headed back there though, and you're here at 4 cents. What's your shining glory, H bar? I'm in BH bar. Bahar bar. Says H bar on BitMart. No, you definitely H bar. You done at 4 cents. I see my portfolio. You suck, man. What's up? I'm not needing to talk about bad about your coin. This is a psychological thing. I'm trying to trick you into finding its inner self-worth. Did you look? What the hell am I got to get off this chart. Let me come over here to something a little bit more. Was that was Coinbase? What? No, say it wasn't so. You're not on Coinbase. Let's go with H bar on Binance, and maybe we won't have all the crazy stuff going on there. Oh, you're at different price. Did I have the wrong one? No, we had the right one. No. Yeah, sure did. H bar. Still down here. That is not a good look. Everybody, look, it looked like it was making an embedded head and shoulders. Only it had a wick down here. That's kind of weird. But anyway, it looked like it was trying to and never did confirm it. So anybody that called it was like, well, they like to jump out there and call things early, don't they? Never did confirm it. We never got that right testicle out of this one. It just kind of fell on over. So well, at least they dropped. I mean, you could always got to look on the right side. At least they did drop. Are we in? One of these could just drop all the way down. Yep. Yes, there are. Is it going to do it? I hope to gosh not. H bar, you suck, baby. Why you staying down here? Why, H bar? I'm trying to find. We just got it. I'm sorry. We just. Is there any hope for you, H bar? Well, you need to 8x6 your way out of this one. Well, that's a butt crack if I've ever seen a big old butt crack for a Bart Simpson butt crack. They Bart butted us on H bar, it appears. Swing odds is swinging low, and hopefully this is our low. It was over here. Maybe it'll stick. You better be sticking, H bar. You need to bounce off your ass over here. I'm just saying. Let's just throwing it out like it needs to be. 800 moving average is coming right in on the accumulation zone, or the top of the accumulation zone. Over here at what, 07 cents. That's the target. I'm still looking for you to hit that H bar. And until you get there, I'm just going to tell you how bad you suck. Basically, if you zoom out, honestly, we're just this happens and it sucks. But you get roundy bottoms, and they make W's and whatnot. You know, this is a double bottom here, and it's all part of it. You know, what do you say? A fractal of a bigger double bottom situation. So we could be doing this. This is just a big ass accumulation, reaccumulation, or accumulation. So people are slowly buying at cheap prices on this, and at some point when the number go up, they will dump on everybody's asses when it gets up to 25 cents. And it's a smart move. It's just you got to have a lot of patience with this coin and hope that it will actually fulfill its promise and start coming back up here. I would be looking right in these areas about 11 to start taking profit, more serious profit. Just my thoughts on H bar. JP, what's up, my man? Simba. The team keeps selling, I've heard, says the Warthog. Moonwell. I agree, Moonwell ready. We did look at Moonwell, right? Warthog says, I am. Oh, okay, you're the one. That's okay. I'm skipping around. I'm getting. I'm telling you, the Halloween candy packs it a punch. What? I could be president right now. I just realized that. I feel just as confident as Joe Biden right now. Well, guess what? Oh, yeah. And by the way, IMX, let's take a look at IMX. Looking on Binance. How you doing? Measure move. What was this from? All right. Oh, Snapdragon. That was from this guy. Oh, and there was that one never hit. What the hell was that? Were you smoking crack that night? What were you? Where would that even come from? Anyway, hey man. So same story for IMX on the daily. Oh, we've got the devil down here. We got the 800 moving average. You lost that 800. That's not good. Hopefully, you know, usually when you lose the 800, you kind of come back because where are you going to go after the 800? I'm like, oh, the 1200? Well, only losers go to the 1200, man. I'm just saying. This is when she walks out of the house and says, I'm leaving you and I ain't coming back. But then she does come back. So you better treat her right when she comes back. If you do, then we can start coming back up here to $2. Right now, we're just having a lover's quarrel here. A little tiff, if you will, because 800, 600, that's Lucy. That's the devil in the details right there. And the 300, they looking good. They saying we carrying this little bitch up higher, whether you like it or not. So I'm sorry. It's a late night stream. But that's what they're saying. They got potty mouth. IMX, you got potty mouth. Potty mouth coin, this one. I just tell you what the charts tell me, and this one's got a potty mouth. I do. Yeah, see? Why are you back in the accumulation zone here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was pretty cool. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. She went all the way up to that 786er, which is a good rejection point. She is. Shamil Shamazel. Dope. She doesn't have a too deep of a pull down here. We'll go from low to high, and all right. 786 has been holding. Got some rejection over here. Now she might be coming back to retest it. That's $1.10. That looks very probable to me. She might wick down and retest that $1.10 area there just one more time. Just one more time. She's got to get the wild side out of her. Honey, don't know about it. We ain't married yet. I don't. I'm sorry, but it's just for real. That's just what this one's doing. Just what she's talking about. Just one more time. Do we have a trend line? You do have a trend line. What good is that going to do? I hope we don't come down there. That's at 69 cents or something. That would suck. But I'm looking for angles to dangle. Not quite there. Ooh, what we got here? Looking at some ideas here. Oh, look at you. It was support. It was no longer support. It was resistance. There was no longer resistance, but then it was support. Then it was support. Then it was no longer support, but then it was resistance. I believe we found a channel idea here, if you don't mind me talking about it. Looks like there's a sub channel right here too, right along there, but we won't pay attention to that so much. We got this little guy where we could be coming to, but hopefully, maybe we will still hold this area here. For IMX, around $1.10. That's where a little fib line gave us. Well, bottoms of channels goes to the top of the channels. That's back at 185. I like that. That's pretty good. Just playing that idea alone. Trying to catch her at the bottoms and Zeller is top of this channel. That's 76% gains on that idea. Maybe even more. Look at that. That's part cool. From this one up to that high, that's 300% gains. Are you cool? Kidding me? Am I in the wrong thing? You are in this, aren't you? I am. No, not at the moment. From here to there, man, I can't even measure that high. I'll see why you're interested in this one. I do. This would not be a bad one to actually use the fixed volume range on. Let's see, we're on daily. She's also looking down here at these areas. Look, you're more bullish, more bearish than I am. You trying to say we're coming down to 75 cents? How dare you? I'm not going to take that hit on the algorithm. Do you really? Point of control sitting right down here. That's 73 cents. with the bottom of the range pinned in here about 48. That just sound nasty. That sound nasty. I'm just gonna say that nasty. I'm also gonna say this moving average. I want to see what she do. I still leaning. The most of that momentum is up and to the right. I still think. I still believe she can still. She better start recovering quick. Gosh darn it, you broke that trend line. You better get back up there. I may have to throw a clause in that little contract, in that little declaration. She got to get back above this line. Let me put it right to the wick. Let me put it right to the. Oh man, you screwed it up. Let me put it right to the candle body there. And yeah, you broke it. Ooh, snap. You best recover that. IMX. She's at a tricky spot, I'm telling you. It's not a place I would be selling. Not a place I would be selling. Nor is it a place that I would necessarily be buying. Unless she can bounce here. Or else she may drop another 25-30%. That would not be good. So Omundi, that one went good, lost it all, came down here, and then shot off again. Crazy memes, crazy memes. You didn't think that angle would be relevant or anything, right? Way back here and here, until you just keep on stretching it out. Oh, sauce, it didn't nail it. It does get that area. I'm gonna maintain that it does anyway. Look, why if you do that? It didn't do anything. Right there it did. You suck. That angle looks like it's gonna hold. These trend lines do go on forever. And price respects them in some degree. They just do. So we got higher highs, high or low here. No higher highs. You get a higher low. We got a lower low, so we got an angle kind of going on. Probably let's go from this wick right there. We're just kind of looking at it right now. Nothing major, nothing major. Other big deviants are right here, so it looks like we're getting into this nice little wedge formation. And man, these things can go for a while. They can. They usually break to the upside about 75% to the apex, according to Thomas Bukowski, and this would be the apex right over here. 75% just eyeballing it could be right here. This is like mid-November, so she could just come all the way down and then bounce and start getting her breakout in mid-November. I'm just throwing these ideas out there if that's how this plays out. She could just bust on out and not be this. But her below the 9, below the 21, she might find some solace here on that 50 moving average. Not much over here to really lend support other than this little guy right here. And it's not very solid. It eventually gave out, so maybe it'll hold. It did hold here. Moon Ding, too high to buy in my blood, but she did drop down from 25 cents down to 20 cents. Now I think the 200 moving average looks like a good target, and so does the 100, and that's coming in at 14 to 15 cents. So saith Road Dog. Hey, look at that M top. Could that just be not yet confirmed? Not yet confirmed for an M top. It's not. It needs to come down here to a neckline, break it, and then it's confirmed. Right now, it's just suspected. That could be. Could be an M top. Could also be a big ass bounce coming from that 382. Don't disrespect that 382. Big areas I would look back for it to possibly come back to. Pretty much right at 11 cents, 14 cents, and watch this. I'm just saying, there might be a sneaky move coming on here. Keep your eye on it. I'm on the 4 hour, I'm on a bigger time frame. She starts reclaiming this area over here at 22, or whatever that is. If it's a bounce off of this 382 fib, bounce off of this 50 moving average, she's recovering. I'd be looking for a breakout. It might actually be a flag. If it is, That could be nice. She made a higher low here, so that's what I'm saying. Watch this one. Not yet confirmed, but if she, it could be a nice move, and we would be talking about going closer to 40 cents there. Keep an eye on main dinger. Gosh, danger. Let's come see what you guys are talking about. Can we look at Ty? Says DP. Sure can. You're right around here, Ty. Bryson says, I like big assets. I feel like my thing's not working. There we go. Haha. DB drinking that coffee. I feel like I'm freaking out. Feel like I need a new face. I might go pumpkin. I feel kind of pumpkin right now. We've been going for 48 minutes. Poof. Ah. Should go bunny rabbit. I don't know what you're doing over here. You know, I always I get into the charts and I keep forgetting one of the first things I want to do when I get on the stream, as people trickle in, is just go over the news, and I keep forgetting to do that every dang time. Do have any news from Layer GG, and I think he's got good news. We're gonna go check it out right now. As soon as Sean gets over here and figures out the buttons again. Dang it, Sean. He's not moving. Oh, look. The pumpkins. So what's happened in the last 12 hours, according to Layer GG over on Twitter X? NASDAQ down on disappointing U.S. big tech earnings, U.S. election risk. Crypto markets followed suit, falling in a similar move. Also, Polymarket's Trump win rate is down slightly. Mt. Gox wallet has started moving after a long time. Mt. Gox transferred 500 Bitcoin, about $35 million worth, to 2 unmarked addresses. Spooky. Mantra and Libre announced that they have opened on-chain access to BlackRock money market funds. Through this partnership, Mantra users will be able to invest in a number of leading on-chain funds, including major hedge funds, private credit funds, and the BlackRock ICS Money Market Fund. Say it's not so. Let me buy that dirty money. Yay! Actually, I like this play. IMX Immutable has disclosed that it has received a Wells notice from the SEC regarding possible securities laws violation involving IMX. Now we know why it looks so glum, huh? Franklin Templeton on-chain U.S. government money market fund can now be traded on Coinbase's Base blockchain at ticker symbol FOBXX. Nero ETH. Coinbase International has announced the Nero perpetual market, which will begin on November 7th after 9:30 a.m. UTC time. Circuit announces ZRC fair drop to Eigen holders and stakers. Users who were holding and staking Eigen on October 8th will receive ZRC, also support exchange airdrop. They will also support exchange airdrops. Trump's World Liberty Finance scaled back its funding goal by 90% because the WLFI token sale significantly underperformed. Act developer Amplified Damp sold ACT, causing it to drop significantly, but it was bounced back by the community. Nexo has announced its rebranding from a lending platform to a digital asset management platform. And that's what's been happening. Fresh off the presses from Layer GG in crypto.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
We know who you want. We know who you're looking for. You're not happy unless you get Mr. Turkey. Ah! Yeah, the turkey is back. Oh, the turkey is back. Turkey. Turkey got this freaky music going on. Hey, what's up, peeps? The turkey dog. Give me just 1 second here. What are you guys doing, man? That's not so. What? We're just having conversations with you, me, and everybody else in between because, hey, why not? Strega says more apple water, not even a drop, but you wouldn't be able to tell. I believe it. Hey, there's Grimmer. How's it going, Grimmer? JB says, turkey! Oh, crap. In 10 minutes, it's November. It's the most fearful month for turkeys. It says it's a wonder that we're not extinct from November and December here in America. I think based on historical performance of the United States, clearly the turkey makes a better mascot than the bald eagle. I'm just throwing that out there. Based on historical performance, I really think a turkey fits a little bit better than an eagle. Throw that out there. Rising Cup says, I need a fresh cup of coffee. And I like big asses. Hey, we have something in common. All right, let's take a look, if you will. I'm gonna take a look at DGen Coin. Cause she's been down. Did you? Oh, she was down. What'd you do? Did you bounce back? I thought you were down. You were up to 10 or 1 cent, and now you're down at 0.0009. Doing what you do with man. I got so much. Dude, when the chart just gets so cluttered, I just have to kind of clear it off. I can't help it. Whatever I got up there, we'll still get there. So is she going to give us a Bart Simpson butt crack? Are we going to come back down here and do this? Or is this one going to be? It's different. It's going to be different this time, honey. I promise. It's going to be different. The only safeguard that I can give you in these points in the market is a trend line, and once she gets broken, if she comes back down here and breaks, I would look at staying out of this one for a while. But is she trying to bounce here? Oh, cool. Oh, hell yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Because what we got here right now, my personal opinion from what we're saying, if you don't mind a little bit of English, an English turkey, an English bird, if you will. A 382 bounce, could you do it? Ichimoku Cloud says, yeah, baby, we're going to try to do it right now. She's trying to do something good. So DGen might be, if you're already in it, I don't know that I necessarily get in it now, but hey man, everybody's, she really could do it right from here and come up here to our area at 0.0127 cents, leading for some nice little gains there. That'd be 40% up, man. Okay. So if you already got a bag and you thought, oh man, she's been coming down, but now she's trying to do something, well, I think she might do something more and get a little higher. But if she ever crosses this trend line, man, you need to cut all ties with her. I'm just saying for right now, you just got to say, oh, that's it, baby. We just need to see other people right now. Sorry, you're being a little clingy. You're trying to drag me down. I can't do it, but I'll come back and see how you're doing. Sounds harsh, I know. It makes you feel bad and everything, but that's just the truth. Now, taking the swing high to swing low, we see that we're out of that little accumulation zone, and hopefully we will stay out. Retesting these little areas, 11 cents. We've been there a couple of times, 3 times actually, and we need to start moving on and start targeting 7.017 and 0.021. Even, I say up here, 0.023. This whole little area that we tested over here, that's fair game, starting out with this guy right here. That makes a nice little target from where we are, I think, for DGen. Maybe she could continue on 73%. Please do it. That's what I got for DGen. Turkey time. Dream Tanks, how's it going? Shorting and smoking bowls. You're shorting the bowls? How do you short the bowls? Tai. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Sorry, Dave. TAI. See? We're here talking dirty. TARS protocol. Or is it Tai? No, it's not Taika. It's got to be TARS protocol. I'm going with Mexi. We'll go with the Mexi rendition. Looks like we've been here before. We're just kind of going flat and sideways. Wow, for real, for real. What the hey? Well, she likes her 6-1A. I believe it's going to be the same thing we've been looking. Nothing's changed. You just got to get out of these levels, right? I still like the 21-2 if she can ever get there. She's slowly trying to move up and get out of this little accumulation zone past 14.2 cents. And once you get past there, it looks like she likes to try to move pretty quick. So could be a nice quick 18%. With 34% at what is that? Just right at 19 cents. The sweet spot, the sweet target, 21 cents right there. About 48% gains, not bad. I think she will do. She looks like she's trying to get out of this little area. So we got. I'm just gonna go all the way to the wicks there and get that. So still in this channel idea. Yeah, that's not gonna hold weight. Just for right here. I'm not seeing any other strong correlations just yet anyway. Something might happen as she keeps formulating price, but for right now she's just coming down and retesting these areas right here. So it looks like she's higher highs, higher lows. Looks good to me, like she's trying to break out of this maybe triangular pattern, retest, and slowly go up. I think she looks promising. Let's go back and take a look at total 3 here. Again with total 3 4-hour chart we mentioned earlier with the altcoins. They just try to dump on the weekends right now, for real. That's what's going on, people. If you're selling out right now, you're being the sheep that they're trying to flush out. They're just trying to flush everybody out right now. Just going to call it for what it is on the 4-hour here. I mean, we did get 3 rejections up there. It's worth looking at. But right now, we got these moving averages are saying, man, we just flipped the script, baby. We're good on 4-hour. I went check some bigger ones. Make sure we're not just breakout retest, last little retest. That's something to look at. You can get back there 3 times. That just squeezes it, and that makes it makes a ascending triangle, which I don't like them. But if you're going to have one at the bottom, I think would be one of the best places to have one is at a bottom area, trying to break out as a bottom area. And it's a lot of pressure here on total 3 on these altcoins right here. It's going to squeeze up eventually, as long as they don't quit making new ones every time you turn around every 2 days. And we should have a good chance to see some more upside there. But it will be a struggle for altcoins because Bitcoin's going to steal the show. Meantime, I do think altcoins will catch some support, even if they have to come dip all the way back here like we did. What was it? Friday, October 25th, we came back down here 592 billion. We lost some billions per Bitcoin, about 20 million. We might. She might do it. She's trying to close a candle underneath the 200. That sucks, but she can do it, and then she can recover. And she recovered because the bigger moving averages are still hanging out up here. So I think they're just faking us out. That's my take. Getting us set up for a weekend. Dave says that's the one. Hey, Striga, you had a degen play. Yeah, this one. I meant to look at that. I got sidetracked. Let's see what we got. I got nothing. I must have done something wrong. Clearly I've done something wrong, yeah. Grass is still doing good. Let me refresh this since we just happened to pop over here. I have none of this not in it or anything. I think there was an airdrop, right? Is that what it is? There was an airdrop at one time. I'm trying to paste, and now I can't paste anymore. Let's try that one more time. I want to copy, and I want to paste you. There it is, paste. What are you? Okay, not getting anything. All right, we are 1 hour, 2 minutes into it, and my little timer is about to go off here. Ryzen says, never shirk the bowl, brother. Grimmer says, 3-month chart, Bitcoin's stochastic RSI is about 68. So on the way up, but this will probably be the last pump into 2025, in my opinion, on the 3-month after it flips down. It's bear market time on the 3 months, so make that money, says Grimmer. Let's take a look at the 3-month chart, you said. Well, I gotta admit, I have not looked at the bigger month charts in a minute, so probably a good idea to do that. You said the 3-month and the stochastics. Coming in what? I'm on 3 week. That's not the same. Or maybe I misread that. My stochastics are coming in at 29. I may not be understanding the context or something. I see it. Is that a duck lip? Oh, that a duck lip? That looks like a duck lip. Quack, quack. But our monthly, let's see what is going on. Our total 3 on the monthly, we are below the 9-moving average on the monthly, and even the Ichimoku, that's kind of shaky. I'm sure if people was like, look, a cup and handle. Well, I guess technically, yeah, it might be. It might be. There does. I mean, we still do have that breakout from this little guy. I still think for right now they are trying to fake us out. Now, during the month of November and December, now it's not usually up only. It is usually shaky, and there'll be times there always is. I'm like, I thought this was supposed to be Q3, man. This is supposed to be good, and I'm always disappointed every year. During certain parts of November and December, especially, and the end of December, you're like, okay, it's after Christmas, maybe. Yeah, there's nothing going on. People don't have money or whatever. They're spending out everything else. Get to January, and we got that. And then we got people starting to plan on the taxes and that. So, yeah, there's just these little places, things that we got to keep our mind on. People got to start selling off and get ready for pay your taxes in April. So you see that happen. Usually sometimes as early as February. All these things to keep in mind, to look for. It's not just a straight up shot. At some point we will get one of those up only moments and periods, but I'm not so sure that it's going to be right now, but maybe closer, or edging to it. But let's see. OPAI, that one did pretty good, didn't it? See, I think I saw where it broke out. So yeah, it was testy, right? It was testy, right? And it came down. It looked like it wasn't doing very well at all. But she's broken above. I'm on the 4 hour, above the 200 moving average. See what I can't see what the MACD's doing. What's this one doing? MACD looks nice and healthy on the 4 hour. Ichimoku cloud. I mean, I just keep it back here. It just kind of helps guide me. Because when we break through a big, thick formation of a cloud, and there's this little sliver of green cloud starting to form there, that's usually always a good sign for more up action, higher highs and higher lows as we start doing that. So I think this one's ready to start doing things. And we're still looking for 0.001 to hit, and that's about 30% from where we are now, right? Oh, more, 48%. Shoot, yeah. You got a nice little trend line, which if she's going to start pumping up, those would be some good areas. Where's that coming in? Somewhere around 0.0011. Pretty good. So when you get in the bottoms, and you never know when they're going to do this, but I think we were talking about that last time here. I never know, but she made a higher low. Round and bottom. Some people shy away from them here. I'm thinking like this is if you're position trading, which that's what I've been trying to do for a lot of my bags that are already been established, is come back and just catch these position spots. Perfect spot to be doing it. Slowly build a big bag, and yeah, sell on them when it gets up there. You're on total 3. I mean Bitcoin. Was I on total 3? Three-month on Bitcoin. Let's see, here it is on KuCoin. Okay, 3 months. Woo, doggies. Stochastics are. They are. That one's up at, what is it, coming in at 80? 87.2 is what it's telling me up here in the corner. Now, the only thing I would say about stochastics is just because if they get up to the top and they're up there, you know, they can get buried up there, and you can even try to back test out on some smaller time frames and things. The stochastics will get stuck, and the price can still keep on plowing through. Stochastic just stays buried in the hot. It looks like it should roll over anytime. It's actually in the rollover process is where we actually start having to pay attention more to the signal. And even back up, why I got all these lines? Forgot what I was doing there. So I mean, just something to be cautious of there. I wouldn't let that be the only signal guiding you, but I would definitely pay attention to it. Not trying to take anything away from any of that. What we got on the monthly here on BMC though? The O monthly has got the O coveted green dot from our upside on for Bitcoin here. Well, that's kind of a big deal. Now these stochastics, and see the stochastics just been buried up here the whole time. On this one, and price has been steadily doing higher. You know, coming. Is it right? Am I in the right time frame? They've been buried up here and just been going sideways. Trying to find when those, yeah, here's one where it gets buried. Oh, it's not buried. Maybe you should wait till we get there. She did, in a sense, and I like it when they turn green like that. That's kind of neat. But it was way up here too, and it just kept going up and leveling off, and that's what price did too. Ichimoku Cloud looks, I mean, it looks kind of promising, but it can be choppy. It can be choppy. I mean, personally, I still look at, I'm gonna clear all this off, man, because all these lines got me weird. Don't know what that is. I can't remember. No, remove them. Take them all off. Here I'm on the 5-day for Bitcoin. Look at this, man. That for the Ichimoku Cloud, that looks like she's ready to rock and roll. I'm not trying to be a moon boy, but what I'm seeing, this looks bullish. Nice strong trend right through here, respecting all of that on what, 5-day? Above the 9 moving average, which crossed over the 221 and the 50. Now they're not in the right order, so there's some work to be done. So that means that we can have little pullbacks and, you know, ups and downs or whatever, but mostly this trend line should be respected. See if we can fine tune it here on the daily. I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. I mean, I know we're getting a pull back. Where are we at right now? 69.4. She's retesting that 9 moving average right now, and it's also retesting this high here. I made a rule that I'm gonna still add to my position a little bit. Find some DCA points when she drops under 70, but I'm not trying to really buy much Bitcoin if she's over 70. Here on the daily now, she is saying, oh yeah, we need to drop. So we're going by BMC. She gave us the red dot. Stochastics are falling on the daily. And we can come back from trend lines or even here. She seems to be trying to flip that area. And she'll need to. Look how we're doing overall though. So close to getting that higher high. We just haven't done it. And this could be our next chance to try to do it here. I'm kind of wondering, is it going to be a bullish weekend or bearish weekend? There's a little bit of bearish divergence that's just playing around with starting here, and then from these two it is playing around there, but things pretty much still look overall strong here, I think. BlackRock shorting the bar. Shit, that wouldn't surprise me. That sounds like them, very much like them, says Warta, or I said. But a breakdown on a high time frame, say 2 months to 75, I would be out. Yeah, I mean, watch. Yeah, definitely watch for warning signs. I like using the weekly MACD if I can just make myself stick with it. Sometimes I find myself talking myself out of it. But that's one of the ones that helps to guide me when to get out. But if I don't listen to it, I always regret not listening to it. DMC3, you think we're about to start the bull market or start the bull market, or still early? I think my take on this overall is Bitcoin's going to steal the show, and altcoins they will do good, but slowly over time they're just not going to. It's not going to be as what they were in 2017. That was probably the strongest bull market for altcoins I think that we're going to see in a while. In general, certain coins will, certain coins won't, certain sectors will, certain ones won't. Total 3 is when Bitcoin dominance. Here's my argument. My argument is, where are you at, Bitcoin dominance? Most people are looking and they're hoping and they're coming out. Altcoin season around the corner, that we will get rejected here at 60% Bitcoin dominance. Okay, I hope so. It's a great place for it to happen. I just think if it does, it may be short-lived, or it may not happen at all. Because she is looking bullish as all get out to me. I'm actually looking for something bigger. I'm actually looking for us to come back up to here around 73%. We had a big ass breakout. We finally broke out. You think we're just going to come up here and give it all up? Might find some resistance, maybe get a small pullback. Could happen. But mostly we've been respecting this trend line, and it looks like we want to try to break out of what little channel we're in. So I'm just watching those ideas. If that happens, and look, I mean, she's been green over here, getting some good signs. What else we got? Looking strong and healthy there for upside. If that happens, then altcoins are going to suffer. And they're going to be slow growth, and that's the only thing. And that means that total 3, even though she can still go up, it's going to be a grind, and the returns that we see on altcoins not really going to outpace Bitcoin that much in the general sense of things. Oh, that's worth tracking right there. So I'm still looking for altcoins to try to get up to about the $660 billion area, and then maybe we can see hopefully something a little bit more explosive. But man, altcoins they're going to trail behind Bitcoin. They're going to trail behind Bitcoin, so they're going to be a little bit more sluggish. But it's starting to look good. They really are. To me, altcoin, this is total 3 here on the 2 week, and Definitely looks for the 2 week that we should be getting some more push. Money flow just now got into the green, so I like that. I think that's kind of showing some strength there. So we got to be patient, but right now I think they're just trying to shake us out over this weekend. They may even continue this dump over the weekend. I don't know. It's now, let's see, what are we on the 8? I'm on the 8 hour. Don't know why, but I'm looking at these moving averages, and they are rolling over here. And that's one. The 50 is kind of a bigger one to play with. So, we will see. We will see. I still like the 4 hour. 4 hours saying we're flipping, bullish. Kind of makes me go back to the 2 week and say, yeah, we're bullish. Don't forget it. So I wouldn't get scared and sell out at bottoms right now. I would be probably trying to look at strong coins to maybe add some money into. Just not financial advice, just my personal opinion. If you're trying to play the altcoin game. Guys, it's time for me to get out of here. I am turned into a turkey and already been a pumpkin, and it's that time, baby. Thanks for hanging out with me. Rivers has probably hit 88 to 100,000 in the next 6 months, but I think after that would expect a long retracement on. Oh, I would love to see it. Pump my bags. I'm tired of waiting. It's time for numbers to go up. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. And don't let them market makers flush you out too bad. Tomorrow, Friday. Curious to see where they park us at. It's usually like, oh my God, what's going to happen moment. Or maybe they will get us really bullish on the weekend. We'll have to see. Trade carefully, guys. See ya. Sean? Where's the end screen?
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Fade eye off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you was really was about your life. Basic bullets, with no